Hello, it is I, and let me just adjust this. Yes, better. Yes, it is I, and I have quite the tale to tell you today. This is a quick video, and I'm not dressed how I usually dress for videos or for like whatever. Anyway, um, I got basically pushed out of the house to walk the dog, and I stepped outside of the building and I see 5 or 6 crows looking for food or whatever. And I give them dog treats. It's apparently healthy for them, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I carry them always in my pocket for my dog, the other nice dogs that we meet, and the crows. And I make sure to leave a bit first where this grassless patch of soil is so that they can find it, and I step back and leave a bit more on the nearby broken bench, and I stop to observe them. And my dog, being a good boy, sat and observed them too. Like he was genuinely interested in watching the crows, which is so adorable of him, and that's not even the best part. 5 or 6 or 7 crows are around, like pecking at this dog treat that I crumbled up and left for them. And I turn to my left and see a skinny, smaller crow with like ruffled, disheveled feathers, and I'm like, oh, this is a disabled crow. And I stop to see what'll happen with them because I was just like, hey, maybe I'll have to fight crows to defend this disabled crow. You never know. And I saw that it was struggling to like pick up momentum to fly off the lamppost. It looked really weak and struggling to fly off, and it really seemed to also have trouble flying this short distance from the lamppost to this bench. And then all of these other crows, 5 or 6 or 7 of them, saw this disabled crow and moved aside. They moved aside for this. Maybe it's injured, whatever, but we're going to call it disabled for this video. They moved aside for this disabled crow so that it can get at the dog treats that I left. They all like formed a semicircle around this disabled crow and watched over it as it, pecked at the dog treat and had its fill. Once it had its fill and stepped away, only then these other crows resumed eating. And I cannot even tell you the cocktail of emotions that made me feel. It was so incredible to witness their intelligence, their care for others, particularly a disabled member of their species. I just sat there looking at them for I don't know how long, my dog being very good and sitting and watching too. It's incredible I feel such respect and awe for crows. I don't think that the vast majority of humans take disabled people, especially not animals, into consideration like this. They made sure that this disabled crow was taken care of. Unbelievable. Amazing. Like, nature certainly can be cruel, but also amazingly kind as well. But I don't think that like 80-90% of humans would make any concession for a disabled human or an elderly person. Humans think that the disabled are a nuisance, which is disgusting. Humans really should learn from crows and other creatures. They are so much better than us. So, be like a crow. Be like a crow. Crows have so much wisdom that they can teach us, and we are just not listening. And if I have to say this directly, be kind to the disabled humans around you. They matter too. They still have value. They have feelings. There should be space made for disabled people too. So yes, crows, amazing. I'm going to continue feeding these crows, and I almost wish I filmed it on camera, but at the same time, I also really appreciate that I had this thing to witness without interruption. I'm probably going to be 80 years old and telling people this story, like the crows. The crows, listen to my crow stories, you whippersnapper. Come here, listen to me talk about crows, you little shit. Come on, like, what do you mean crows are extinct now? Oh, humans are bastards. Oh well. Yes, I'm going to be a crotchety old geezer talking about crows. Yes, that is all for now. Goodbye.